Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with your daily portfolio update. So we're going to talk about a little bit about the FOMC, the meeting that was held today, and bought the dip on NVIDIA yesterday. I'm not sure if I shared this clip with you guys yesterday.
Oh, I know that guy's pissed.
That's pretty much what it felt like buying the bottom on NVIDIA. I mean, and it was pure luck. I didn't really use technicals or I'm going to claim that it's repeatable. But let's take a look at what's going on in the Roth IRA. Roth IRA was up 0.5% today, so 0.5%. We're up LEAT 13.37% year to date and 163% all time, going back to December 11th, 2023. We got 1,700 in buying power, and here are the total. Here's the total percent return. So we're up 72% on those Rocket Lab shares. We got 60 grand in the portfolio. The covered calls were up 76%. I do plan to close these out at 2 cents. So I do want to lock in that 90% return. Here, the long call on NVIDIA, we're currently up 6% on these. So I did sell shares. I sold the NVIDIA shares that I bought, and I bought long calls instead. So here I intend on just holding these leaps for a couple months, I think, and then use NVIDIA more as a trade, and AMD as well. Let's see. There's the equity. So about 1,000 less on the NVIDIA call. Okay, the big account was basically flat. It was up. The highest it was up 1.5%, down 2%, but basically flat. The past 3 months we're up 76%. Year to date we're up 13%. 477% in the past year, and 246% all time, going back to August 2nd of 2021. Buying power, 143 grand. I believe it dropped from yesterday because I also converted shares into long calls on NVIDIA here, and that requires more, a higher margin requirement. So I don't have as much to sell cash secured puts on. So that is one negative of holding long calls here. But yeah, we're up almost 6% on this, and we're up 76% on the Rocket Lab covered calls. We're up 57% on the cash secured puts on NVIDIA or NVDL. We're down 28% on the cash secured puts on Rocket Lab, but we're still within that break-even range of $29, $28.90. But once we get to $28.50, $28, I'll start to consider rolling, especially if things aren't looking that good with the macro or other earnings. We'll see. Okay, 81% on Palantir. So these covered calls, I will be closing these out, I would say at 5 cents to get that 90% return. Okay, we're up 326% on Palantir and 62% on Rocket Lab. And here's the current equity and realized profit and loss. So here over the past week, so this week so far, mostly from selling Palantir Rocket Lab to buy NVIDIA, and I actually made 576 off of the NVIDIA shares that I bought and sold within 1 day. So not too bad. Year to date, we realized 17,600 in realized profit, and that has gotten reinvested back into the portfolio. Okay, let's check out what's going on Twitter.
I got a real quick question.
Here, dude, Shyam Sankar, he crushes these hearings.
Mr. Chairman, I want to commend you on your proposal.
So whenever you guys have a chance, go on Eliano's page and check the link, check this post. And I believe he has it under here. Yeah. Not sure where it is, but look it up under the SASC website. Here was yesterday's update.
Anybody and destroy him. And I've done it. And people actually bail at the end and go, who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet. He can knock us out with his memes. And I do, I have tons of memes. I'll just keep memeing them to death until they just surrender because they just can't do it anymore. They don't have the memes that I have. You can have a meme.
I love the way he talks about it. They don't have the memes that I have. Like, they're weapons. Imagine not buying NVIDIA at the 200-day moving average because of a Chinese LLM. I mean, dude, this was me, though, this whole time. I was looking at NVIDIA, and I'm like, man, it's just so damn expensive compared to where it's been. Is it ever going to touch this 200-day moving average? Ever. Look at that. Came back down for a little bit, and it just keeps roaring up. And now started consolidating. Consolidated. And boom. Who knows? I saw a buying opportunity. Here, I talked about doubling down on NVIDIA. So here, I bought the calls, and then I sold the shares. Who's ready for the headliner at 2:30 p.m. at the FOMC festival? Headliners: Jerome Powell, John C. Williams, and Michael S. Barr. Manic traders have been pre-gaming all day for this. Dude, fucking Steve. Subscription gurus reminding you that you pushed the button yourself while they're on a cruise that you paid for. Oh, man. Your favorite guru doesn't have to make money trading if enough of you are subscribed to him. Like, just think about it. They just have to look good a couple times, and then everyone will come to defend them. As soon as I saw that they held the rates, I knew I had to use this video. Trump preparing his response to J. Powell not cutting interest rates. And he did respond to him later on that day. Listening to an earnings call for a company I have 0.7 shares in. Dude, Jeff Bezos is locked in. I thought this was pretty cool. I saw this on Reddit. Somebody shared this screenshot from the Bloomberg terminal where they show the current price compared to the comps, compared to its peers. And currently, it is at its cheapest price compared to its peers, using traditional valuation metrics. So here, like PE ratios, EV to EBITDA, like I don't use these ratios often, but they are interesting to look at and just know where it's NVIDIA sitting, compared to AMD, Broadcom, Qualcomm, Lattice, Intel, and ST Microelectronics. Which Lattice and STM I'm not too familiar with. And yeah, looks like that was it. Oh, and here it is. And just on cue, Trump responded to him. Because J. Powell and the Fed stopped to problem. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. But he did. And he was pissed at him. So he's going to get him. And there's fucking Jesse. But oh well. This guy with his portfolio balances, trying to show people, look how much I made. And yet he only made 53% last year. I don't like that guy. I don't like what he stands for. So I'll leave it at that. Okay. And here are the shout-outs. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for, keeping up, watching the videos. I do appreciate your support. And I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow.